Yo, 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 this grown man Benny and this King Benny TV, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, let's touch bases on my nigga Gunna, man. Well, I shouldn't say my nigga because I don't know that nigga. I like some of his music, but I really ain't a big fan like that. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's looking like he told, man. Niggas are saying that they don't know if he told and all that shit, but bro, you seen him in court admitting to shit. So it's like, once you admit to shit like that and you saying, yeah, I did my part and I know other people was doing gang shit and then YSL's a gang and all that, bro, that's snitching, man. Niggas gotta cut it out, man. Like nowadays, snitching not that big of a deal, man. Like a nigga could snitch and still have a life nowadays. Because these motherfuckers, you know, they talk that shit for the hype and shit, man. But these motherfuckers don't really care, man. Let's keep it real, man. You know? Gunna was supposed to stay solid and not say shit. That's street code. But I don't really know, man. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that by him taking that deal, basically, he's a piece of the puzzle. Basically, by you admitting that, yeah, you guilty of racketeering and all that shit, you basically admitting that, yes, YSL is a gang and it's going to affect the rest of their cases because you done already pleaded guilty. And part of your plea is that they call you to testify and you got to stand up in court and testify. They ask you questions and you straight up admitted to it. You repeated after everything she said. So, I told niggas, man, when Tekashi snitched, I said, man, you know, like, you get yourself into these situations and certain people not built for it, man. And from the looks of it, man, Gunna not really built for it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why all that gangster talk and trying to be hard and shit and, you know, the gang this and gang that, man, I don't believe none of that shit, man. I come from the streets of Richmond, California, man. You know how we get down, man. But even with me, man, you know, I was always a player, man. You know, a lot of my family was with the shit, you know what I'm saying? There's been situations where I had to back my way up out of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I had to pull a gun out and all that shit. But I was never a gangster like that. You know, I did time as a youngster. You know, I did, 6 months in Byron, you know, Boys Ranch when I was 16 and for breaking in houses. You know, I went back and forth to the county for selling dope and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I never got no real time, you know what I'm saying? But I know real niggas around me, and I know real, you know what I'm saying? I got a bro right now that's serving 4 years in the feds right now, you know what I'm talking about? My brother's a real killer, nigga from Oakland, California, you know what I'm saying? And even he told me, like, you know, it was times where I needed him to help me out with some shit, and he would tell me, like, bro, I don't really want you to put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, my baby mama's fucking with this dumbass nigga, and this nigga, you know, he so-called put his hands on my son, you know, and I told him, like, hey, bro, you ain't got to touch my son, bro. All you got to do is call me. The nigga turned up the radio and tried to act like he was ignoring me and shit. So I tell my baby mama, I said, man, don't bring this nigga around me, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga stupid, and I'm going to have to get on him. So one day I'm at work or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She pops up early. It's like an hour before I'm going home. I'm like, what the fuck? My son was a little kid. He probably had to be about 4 years old. So I'm like, man, my baby mama don't never do stupid shit like this. I know what this about. Sure enough, I go outside, this nigga in the car. You know, so I told her, you know, so I talked to him. I say, oh, bro, hey, bro, get out the car, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and you got to talk. The nigga, this nigga spit on me, bro. I damn near knocked that nigga through the fucking car. I tried to grab that nigga by his neck. That nigga sped off, damn near had an accident with my son in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know how these niggas is, man. Certain niggas not made for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And my brother told me, I said, you know, my brother, like, if we do something to cuz, your baby mama gonna snitch on you. And, you know, he said, no, is she gonna snitch on you? You know, and I had to tell the truth, you know, even though we had a baby together or whatever, man, you know, she probably would snitch on me. You know, so we had to really think about that. You know what I'm saying? And that was just a situation that I went through. But yeah, man, I say that to say, you know, maybe Gunna he probably was upset. He probably felt like, man, damn, I signed to YSL. I didn't know y'all had all this bullshit going on, and now I'm stuck in the middle of it. So I guess he took a plea to get himself out of jail. And he said, fuck it, I'm going to burn everything down, you know, because I got to get out. I mean, he not really sticking to the code, but it is what it is. So y'all tell me, man, is Gunna a snitch or he ain't, man? You know what I'm saying? But to me, I feel like that's snitching. You feel me? I feel like that's not sticking to the code. But I feel like nowadays the code don't even matter no more. That's why when you do it with crime, when you doing dirt, man, do that shit by your lonely, man. That way, the only nigga can get you caught up is you. But anyway, man, it's Grown Man TV. I mean, it ain't even Grown Man TV no more. It's King Benny TV. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm Grown Man Benny, man. And go listen to that Grown Man Benny Big 30 album, man. I got slaps on there for y'all motherfuckers, man. Like and support, man. Holla back.